So the lady posted a video talking to Black Americans, and I don't know what it is about the app TikTok. Why y'all love to go on there, say these crazy things about Black Americans while you in America. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any logical sense at all. So let's play what this lady has to say, and I just have some questions.
Americans love telling African Americans to go fix their countries. But what about your own hood, your neighborhood? Why not fix your projects, your streets, your schools? Fix your manners, how you carry yourself, your English. Too often, the first thing Black people do when they make money is leave the hood. Why not stay and rebuild it? Lead the change where you live. Some of the roughest, most neglected neighborhoods in America are in your own backyard. That is why most of you keep running to white neighborhoods the moment you make money. If you're going to tell someone else to fix their country, start by fixing your own hood. Fix your projects, your streets, your schools. Lead the change where you live. Practice what you preach.
Okay, this is too easy. Number one, ma'am, the citizens of any city, residents of any city, do not fix streets. That is for the city to fix. If anything, you're supposed to go to your city council. Sometimes they got numbers to report potholes or different things that's wrong with the streets. Well, you put in a report and they'll come out and fix that. If you're talking about a housing project, people that live in a housing project, they're renting. It's not theirs, okay? So if anybody's going to fix a housing project, apartment, whatever, it's going to be the landlord or the company that's over that. They cannot fix a quote-unquote project they do not own. You cannot fix a street that you do not own when the city is the one that do all the measures for the streets. You mentioned that when Black Americans get a certain degree of success, they move to a quote-unquote white neighborhood. What is a white neighborhood? I mean, does it have whites only, but they let you in? What is considered a white neighborhood? Now, we could say places could be more white dominated, but in a city like where I live, there's really true no white neighborhoods because all the places that's nice, it's really diverse. You have Indians, Hispanics, Black, Asian. You have all these different groups in these nice areas in the Houston area for sure. So what is a white area? And really, we don't say, ooh, I made it. I want to go stay with white people. That's not the motivation. But you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because you're bucking your ass the whole time. When Black people make it, ma'am, just so I can educate you. I'm not trying to talk bad about you. I'm going to educate you because I kind of pity you. So Black people say, I want to move to an area that that has better opportunities, more amenities, and I can get more bang for my tax dollar. I'm going to move to a particular area. So yes, most people in America move to better areas when they're making more money. It has nothing to do with Black people. It has to do with just anybody move to a better area. And that's just really what it is. It's not that Black people are saying, ooh, I want to go stay with white people. That's just really not the get down. That's not true. So you're just talking out your head, right? Now, when Black Americans, and I know what triggered Black Americans say that because most Black Americans are not going to tell another person from the diaspora, why don't you go fix your homeland? That's a response based off of an offense. So clearly you said something about a Black American that made them react to the point to say, why don't you go fix your homeland? You understand what I'm saying? And here's the thing. You're in America telling this to Black Americans. Black Americans are in their country. They're not in yours. They didn't flee. I don't understand that logic. Is that you fled and then you come here opening your mouth about other people? You should be glad you're here. You should be glad that you can make you some money, take care of yourself, have a good life, all of that. That's all you should be worried about. I would not be worried about nobody else's business. I don't care what they do. And see, how are we supposed to unify with somebody like her? See, that's that Myron Gaines attitude right there. I told y'all, they love to import them kind of people here, those kind of Africans. That's the ones they want to import. They don't want to import more brothers like Brother Godfrey. They don't want to import him. They want to import people like this woman and Myron. That's what they want. So you can always keep some mess going. And then I saw some people in the chat when she said African American. Some people say, wait a minute, hold on. Black American, African American, most of our classification. But I will say this, more people have rejected African American and said that she's an African American, that we are Black American. So you can't really go both ways on that. You know, if you're going to reject African American, then you reject it wholeheartedly. Stick to Black American, FBA, Solon, whatever else. I'm just saying that it doesn't really make sense because she's truly, I guess if she's an American citizen, she would be considered an African American. But this lady and what she got going on and what she don't know is that when black folks Voltron up on her and find out if she has a job and all of that, and then they get her to lose her job, then she's going to be like the other lady that did the exact same thing. There was a nurse talking crap about Black Americans. They find out about where she worked, whatever, called her job. They saw the video. They let her go. So you're going to risk your job to say some stupidity to Black Americans. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I guess if you're making a big bag on content talking about Black Americans, I guess, but usually y'all are not doing that. So it would be wise for you to just take that video down and don't post that kind of content. I guess you're going to talk about us among your circle. Don't do it publicly because it could be a consequence that you're not ready for. Because a lot of you not set up where you got a bunch of money set to the side. You working paycheck to paycheck like everybody else in this country. And I will say this, ma'am. The way your country is, I don't know what country you're from, but we didn't have nothing to do with it. Black Americans didn't mess your country up. Black Americans didn't corrupt your leaders where they're getting paid off just to do nothing for y'all through aid money. We didn't do that. That's why I keep asking, like, why don't y'all have smoke for them white folks? Have you seen Kensington Street, ma'am, in Philadelphia? It's full of them white folks. There's a lot of trailer park neighborhoods. You say you move to a white neighborhood. Notice black people don't go move to a trailer park? Have you noticed that? That's a white neighborhood, right? We never moved to a trailer park. Ooh, I made in life. Let me go move to the trailer park. No. We say we're going to move to a better area. We have more opportunity. That's what we have, better hospitals, better gyms, grocery stores, things like that. That's what black folks are looking for. Black folks are not looking to, I'm going to stay here just because they white. No. Has nothing. Because all the white folks will leave today. As long as in the areas where it is, black folks ain't going nowhere. But that's your mentality that you have. That proximity to whiteness and appreciating whiteness. That's not us. That's not us at all. Once again, it's probably why they let you come over here, because you got a colonized mind. You can just tell with this lady. This is the kind of lady right here that we don't want here. That's not a sister. That's one that's going to be completely against us. But the good thing about us focusing on Black America is that she can't come among our circles anymore. See, at one point in time, a person like her can come around our circle and cause dissension and help sabotage things because they being sent by them folks. Now, it's paperwork check at the door now. Like, hey, whoa, I hear accent. Where you from? Where you from, sis? Where you come from? And if they get mad, like we all can tell when you're not from America, because if you get mad that you ask where you from, then we know you're not part of the lineage. You're just not. Because we all know in our culture, that's a common question, and we can easily answer it. It's not offensive to ask somebody where they from. Just that simple. So, like I said, ma'am, tread lightly, because you don't want the people to find out about your job, get you fired, to be talking crap. Then you're gonna be like the other lady crying, apologizing on TikTok after she was talking cash-ish about Black Americans. I'm just trying to warn you. And if you feel that way about Black Americans, I hope you're not no nurse. Oh God, no. Then now that's when I want you to lose your job. Because you feel that way about Black Americans and you do whatever to Black Americans on your job. So no. I don't play all that. If I find out you in healthcare, you got to go. You definitely got to go. But that lady don't know what she's talking about. She just run off in her mouth.